One of my clients said this to me this week. You honestly don't charge enough for what you do. So I was like, well, what do you mean? Well, you're a motivator, you're a teacher, comedian, psychologist, confidant. It's a lot. So it got me thinking. Not about raising my prices, but more about what is my philosophy of what a coach should be. And in some way, is that drastically different from what other coaches do, to the point that my own clients feel like I'm underpaid? The way I see it, my job is to get the best out of you, my client. And the way I do that is to push you to be working in a way that makes you better at whatever it is that's in front of you, or whatever it is that I put in front of you. And ultimately, that means pushing you to operate outside of your comfort zone, because simply that's the only way you're going to get better. That being said, for me, your trainer slash coach, or whatever title that you want to give them, should be all of those things that I mentioned at the start of this video. They should be a motivator. They should motivate you. They should teach you. They should be a psychologist and get in your head and try and help you figure things out instead of spoon feeding you the answers. And they should build up a level of trust with you to the point where you feel comfortable confiding in them. And you're probably thinking there, why? Why do you feel that they need to do all these things? Simply because if you are not motivated, if you do not understand what is being asked of you, or if there's something weighing on your mind that's distracting you, you will not perform at your best. And if and when that happens, I as a trainer, I as a coach, have not done my job. That's why I created Shift. I have spent a large chunk of the last 10 years, 10 plus years, training men like you 1v1. And ultimately, I was hit with a realization that unless I did something drastically different, I'm always going to be putting a limit to how many people I can reach. Simply because I can't clone myself and I can't reach more people. I can't be in two places at once. Shift is a program unlike anything you would have ever experienced before. Not only will it give you a kick-ass training regime, challenging workouts, and top-drawer nutritional support, it will also work on your mental regime as well and give you the mindset of a winner. Why is this important? Because let me paint you a picture. Imagine getting the latest iPhone X. You get it home from the Apple store and then you unbox it, and then you find out, oh wait, it's been preloaded with iOS 1 from 2007. Or even vice versa. You get yourself the first iPhone, vintage iPhone, and then it's been loaded with iOS 15 that's from 2 years from now, hasn't even been released yet. Both scenarios, they're not really going to do much for you, are they? Simply because they're not congruent, they're not working in tandem together. Working through the different stages of shifts will stop that happening with you. Whilst you are working on upgrading your hardware, your physical self, in tandem to that, you will also be working on upgrading your software, your personal iOS at the same time. So once you come out of it, once you come out of the 5 stages of shift, and once you come out of our program, you will have upgraded everything about your physical and your mental self, and then you would have made a drastic difference to your physical and your mental health as well. Where I agree with my client, and after reflecting, is yes, I don't provide the bog standard service that a lot of trainers would give you. But where I disagree is when they say I should charge more for it. Simply because I don't believe that you could ever deliver too much value. And that's my goal with Shift, to provide as much value to men like you as possible, and to help you make a real, lasting, positive difference to your health.